Hello everybody and welcome back to another fantasy review video. Let's get straight into looking at my team last week. So here we can see my round 8 team here. Scored 1,922. It wasn't my best week. I didn't do so well in the round 8 rankings. I had some absolutely massive scores on my team, like Tom Green 170, Marcus Bontempelli 129, Brayshaw 157, and you'd think I'd score quite decently, but I also had a number of really bad scores as well, which kind of evened it out a bit. Like Josh Rochelle, who I only brought into the team a couple rounds ago, 27. Fergus Green, man, 6? Well, I mean, after his last two performances of 18, I think, and 6, he's definitely getting benched. I'm going to have to bring Samson Ryan on the field because I'd rather have a score of 69 than 6. Chandler underperformed one of his not so good weeks. He's been pretty good, but not so good this week. McKenna, I would have liked him to have scored a bit higher. I made a mistake of putting the captaincy on Nick Dacos. I knew we were gonna probably tag him, but I don't know. I just thought Nick Dacos, he'd still be able to have a lot bigger of an impact on the game and get his hands on the footy. I thought he'd take a number of kickouts, which would hopefully boost his score, but still he ended up still scoring fairly low. Sin Cotter's been very good. He's been very good for everyone's team. Luckily, I didn't have to trade him in. I had him on the bench already, so I didn't have to trade anyone out to get him in. So that was lucky for me. Jeremy Cameron, I kind of want to get Dunkley back into the team, but I'm probably gonna just leave it one more round, because I know he's a key forward. He's not going to score big every week. He's been fairly decent, and he's coming up against Richmond this week, which will probably mean he'll be playing on Noah Bolter, who I reckon he should be able to get hold of pretty well. He's due for a big bag, so I'm hoping Jeremy Cameron produces one last big bag, then I'll decide on whether to keep him from there. If he scores 80s or 90, if he scores under 100, I'm going to trade him out for Dunkley. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. In terms of my round 8 team, I've made my 2 trades for round 9. So Rowan Marshall, he ended the game with ice on his ankle, so if he's not out for next week, then I'll bring him back in. But for now, Tim English comes in. Also gotten rid of James Sicily for Will Davies a little bit cheaper, so that allowed me to pick up Tim English over here, who is absolutely flying at the moment, best ruckman in the competition. I'm gonna chuck the VC on Clayton Oliver this week, and the captain on Tom Green after his massive score. He's averaging 120 for the season now after that last game, so his price is continuing to rise. Yeah, that's about all I wanted to talk about this week. I hope Samson Ryan doesn't score 6 like Fergus Green. Josh Rochelle was very poor, very quiet, but I'm backing him to bounce back and score well. Same with Chandler as well. And yeah, that's about it. Bye.